Alright, so this is help for A10. It says to complete the square, but in my instructions, we want to use Desmos and a different way. We're going to learn complete the square tomorrow on Tuesday. So they give us this. So the first thing I would do is, in order to write vertex form, we need A and then the vertex. We might get the vertex first. Alright, so x squared plus 10x plus 1. Okay, let me zoom out here. Alright, there's the vertex. So it's going to be a x minus a negative number, right? So it's going to be plus 5. Alright, we're going to set this equal to y. And then we need to see how, I'm going to zoom in. Not too much. Alright, so when, actually it works out pretty good, doesn't it? Because this is negative 5, so all of these grids are by 1s. So when from the vertex, when we go over 1, we go up 1. So that tells us that our A is going up 1s, right? That's the A value. So A equals 1. We have everything that we need. So it's y equals x plus 5 squared minus 24. They already have the y equals. So x plus 5 squared minus 24. Okay, good. Okay, let's try it again. X squared plus 4x. Oh. Can I bring it back? Yes. Plus 4x minus 2. And zoom out so we can find it. There it is. Okay. Alright, remember, in order to write vertex form, we need the parameters. So we need A and we need the vertex. The vertex is -2, -6. And let's see if we can figure out A. Okay, so what did I do? It's a little wonky, but there we go. So that's -5, -5, so that means each of these is 1, okay? So from here, the vertex, if we go over 1, yes, we go right here. And it's at a perfect intersection right here. Of course, if we move the decimals, it was going to move, but we can see that if you go over 1, you only have to rise 1 to get to that point. I see that I can find it sometimes and not other times. Alright, so the rise is 1. Yeah, so it's going to be x minus a -2. Minus a -2 is plus 2, and then minus 6. Is there anything hard here? Yay, an odd number. Let's see where this takes us. Alright, x squared minus 9x minus 4. go. So now every little square, even though it's tiny, is, uh-oh. So you see? But it doesn't really matter. All right, so to write the vertex form, we need the three parameters. We need A, and we need H and K. H and K is easy because we have it right here, 4.5 negative, it doesn't fit, negative 24.25. There's a dot right here, decimal point. It's another decimal point. But it doesn't look like we're gonna be able to 5.5, right? So it looks like at a 4.5, right? Oh, if we go one down, it's gonna be 3.5. This is positive. Oh, sorry. I'm not going to cut this out. That was just me thinking, and I apologize for that. But, yes, 4.5, 5.5. I was right the first time. So to find the 5.5, it looks like it would be right here. 5.5, negative 23.25. Right, so it used to be a negative 24, and when we moved 1 to the right, it went to negative 23, so that means it went up 1. So our A is equal to 1. I hope that wasn't too confusing. Let me try to explain it again. What's the X value here? The X value is 4.5. If we go 1 to the right, what's 4.5 plus 1? 5.5. So then I just kind of clicked on the graph, on the red, until I get to 5.5. Lord have mercy. No, that's 5.51. Why is everything so hard? I may have to zoom in a little more. Hopefully not. There it is. I can't seem to hold it. Y'all just gonna have to rewind. There. Negative 23.25. And so it went from negative 24 to negative 23, negative 24.25 to negative 23.25. That means it went up by a whole unit. What's the difference between these two numbers? Positive 1. So that means that A is equal to 1. Whew. And so now you have what you need. A is 1. It's going to be X minus 4.5 squared, and then minus 24.25. All right. Hopefully, decimals will take this. Be X minus 4.5 squared minus 24.25. Dun, dun, dun. Yes. They're doing it by completing the square. Just because. Let's do this one. X squared plus 7x plus 7. need the parameters. We need A and we need the vertex so that we can get the H and the K. Let's find the graph. Let's hit home. Oop, there you are. Each of these is -2, so alright, it's good. -5, -5. And so the vertex is -3.5, -5 point. It looks so messy. -3.5, -5.25. Alright, so -3.5, if we add 1 to this, right, because we're going to go 1 to the right, it's going to become -2.5. So we're going to 2.5. There it is. -2.5, -4.25. All right. So you went from -5.25 to -4.25. Correct? So that means A equals 1. Because you have to add 1 to this number to get here. -5.25 plus 1 is -4.25. So A equals 1. Okay? So X minus -3.5 squared minus 5.25. Well, since we're on a roll, we might as well keep going. Alright, so we need to graph this. So it's going to be plus 3x and then plus 3. There it is. 0, -5, 0, +5, which means each of these is changing by 1. Alright. So for this problem, the vertex is -1.5 and 0.75. Right, and remember to this, we need to add 1 to this one so that we can go 1 to the right. Clear? So that's going to make it -0.5. And at -0.5, right? It's just going to be plus A because it's going up, right? It's opening up, so A is going to be positive. Let's see what we get from this. So we're looking for -0.5. So I'm going to click. It moved. 1.75. So you started at 0.75, you added the A quantity, and you got 1.75. So that tells us that A has to be 1. Okay. You have the vertex, and you have A. Alright, so it's going to be X minus a -1.5 and then plus 0.75.